There's a reason the McCain campaign keeps Governor Sarah Palin away from the press. I want to play an excerpt from an interview that Palin did with the CBS Evening News anchor Katie Couric, where she was asked about the bailout package. Listen to this.
Why isn't it better, Governor Palin, to spend $700 billion helping middle-class families who are struggling with health care, housing, gas, and groceries? Allow them to spend more and put more money into the economy instead of helping these big...
People, did you hear that question? She asked her, why doesn't, instead of putting $700 billion into helping big-ass, fat cat, dick-sucking companies in Wall Street, okay? And mind you, if they collapse, there'll be someone else to take their place. They're like drug dealers. One falls down, the other one's going to jump in there because there's too much money involved over there to let it just lie there and die. Okay? But bottom line, the question is, how is it? Why isn't it? See, I sat down with calculators last and all this stuff. $700 billion. Do you know that there's only 250 million Americans? Okay, now if you take every American from 18, American citizen from 18 years old and up, and you give them $3 million each. Let's throw a number, $3 million each. That would make every American a millionaire. Guess what? That would increase the spending on the economy. They'll pay off their mortgages. They'll go start buying. They don't have to go to work. You know all those Mexicans that line up in herds over the border? They could come work, just like in Kuwait. We import work. And you know what? It'll still be less than, there'll still be some money left over. Hey, how about this? On the $3 million, we pay taxes. The government gets some more of that back. The $700 billion to bail out so many fat cats and leave the rest of America and all these people drop dead just for the fucking rich. That's all this is about. Now, I want you to hear how the McCain's vice presidential candidate answers this. Then I'm going to explain to you what I think about her.
Financial institutions that played a role in creating this mess.
That's why I say like every American I'm speaking with, we're ill about this position that we have been put in, where it is the taxpayers looking to bail out. But ultimately, what the bailout does is help those who are concerned about the health care reform that is needed to help shore up our economy, it's got to be all about job creation too, shoring up our economy and putting it back on the right track. So healthcare reform and reducing taxes and reining in spending has got to accompany tax reductions and tax relief for Americans. And trade, we've got to see trade as opportunity, not as a competitive, scary thing, but 1 in 5 jobs being created in the trade sector today. We've got to look at that as more opportunity. All those things under the umbrella of job creation. This bailout is a part of that.
Okay. You can see this man's face. Now, let me go back a little bit. Let me bring this woman's face back into perspective. That'll do. Okay? You see this woman here? You know what McCain's purpose is to make her his vice presidential running candidate? She is a pretty shiny thing. They had Hillary Clinton. She looked like a man. Okay? I can't see myself betting down Hillary Clinton. Now you know why Bill cheats. Okay? But you see this girl? She has the moral values of a baby factory. Okay? She spreads her legs, her man does what he wants, and she's happy. That's what she does. I don't know how the hell she became the governor of fucking Alaska, or wherever the fuck she's from. But you know what? This is scary, you know? But this is, you know what? Either one of the candidates, McCain, Obama, in my opinion, they both suck. You know? I mean, between the choice between McCain, Obama, and Bush, I prefer Nikita Khrushchev. But her only purpose is she's pretty. She attracts the horny voter. You understand? If somehow the American people think that she has some kind of political works in her head, no. Okay? Her husband probably beats her for all we know. And can you imagine? She's in line for the President of the United States. If something happens to Fossil McCain, okay, which if I spit on him, he'll die, she's taking over. So imagine.
This bailout is a part of that.
You get that? If John McCain wins, this woman will be one 72-year-old's heartbeat away from being President of the United States.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is a CNN newsman, okay? A very reputable newsman. He's supposed to remain impartial. He must feel just like I do. This bitch is an idiot. Hey, why don't we go get the crack whore from the corner and put her as a presidential running mate? You got to be kidding me. Look at this man's face. I'm supposed to be an impartial journalist? I couldn't be impartial. And if the rest of America don't see the $700 billion deal, see, they got $700 billion. They can make all of us millionaires right now. We don't have to worry about bills, nothing. Okay? And you know what? If you fuck up a package deal like $3 million and you're back in the poorhouse, you deserve to join the workforce that's going to be formed after it. Okay? Because you're an idiot. Jesus Christ. But this just serves to show that neither candidate has what it takes. You know, another thing is that $700 billion deal, fucking bailout package, is a fuck in the ass to the American taxpayer. The hard-working person. Look what they said about the middle class. Look what she said about... Not one... She didn't even answer that question. It was like, fuck the middle class who's paying everything.
And if that doesn't scare the hell out of you, it should. Here's the question. Is Governor Sarah Palin qualified to be president? Go to CNN.com/CaffertyFile and...
Or comment on the comment box below on my video. What you think? I think she qualifies to be a prostitute. Maybe just a woman that sits in a chair, sucks a dick, swallows, and brings the next guy online. That's what I see as her qualifications. To run this government? Hell fucking no. You know?
To comment on my blog. I'm 65 and have been covering politics as you have for a long time. That is one of the most pathetic pieces of tape I have ever seen for someone aspiring to one of the highest offices in this country. That's all I have to say. Yeah.
You know what? This is the first time I ever heard a news journalist say something that I goddamn can respect. Okay? He said exactly what ran through his mind. That's exactly what the news should do. Never mind all this pretty cover-up bullshit. Say what the fuck is on your mind.
She's cramming a lot of information.
There's no excuse for that. She's supposed to know a little bit of this. Yeah. You know, don't make excuses for her. That's pathetic.
It was not her best answer. I agree with you on that. Thanks, Jeff.
It was not her best answer. Jesus Christ. I bet you I could go find a 5-year-old that'll have a better answer than that. You understand? I bet you I could. Jesus Christ. You hear my canary? That little tweet? He has a better answer. I would... oh my God, man. Ladies, if the women voter in this country, and I'm not talking about the bimbo like a McCain's running mate. If you think she's going to represent you, no. She's not going to represent you. You better read up the politics, do your homework about your fucking voting. Don't just cast it for her because she's a woman. Jesus Christ. Flavio 13 out.